sexy.
Ken, what are you doing?
What? Nothing. I wasn't doing nothing. Hey everybody. So a company called xTool got a hold of me.
What are you doing?
No, they asked me to do the review. They most certainly did not. Whatever. Okay, look.
I'm pretty sure you guys do this review,
anyways, right? If he wants to help with it, I'm okay with that. As long as you guys are okay with that. Well, I'm going to do this part then. And you can do that over there. I think it's the roller or whatever. Let's get to doing this. Excuse me. All right, so we've talked about it, and Moopie and I are going to go ahead and put this all together. We'll tell you how long it takes to put this together, and we'll be back. What do you think?
Yeah,
sound good? Nah, I thought you'd agree. Dumbass. Aren't you going to put the air assist together? Why do I need to put the air? Do I need to? Anyways, we'll get on with this. Like I said, we'll come back after we put this together. So it took me about 35 minutes to put this whole thing together. Took him like 2.5 hours to just pull that thing out of the box because he's an idiot. Eat a So what we're going to do here is we're going to use this laser to start cutting out stuff. We're going to make some stuff. We're going to etch some stuff. We're going to engrave some stuff. And we're going to show you what a 20-watt powered laser can do. What do you think? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah, well, let's get it going. All right, man. So I feel as useless as tits on a bull. So what I'm going to go do is show your wife some Halloween spirit. And you do all this, and I'll come back at the end and tell you what I think about this because I'll test it off screen and stuff like that. What do you think? Just go. All right, you stay cool. Man, this dude's worthless anyways and stuff like this. He's more suited to turning, so we'll probably see him again on Thursday. So you'll see my settings for this was too much. It was too hot. So I need to bring that down to like 40%. So that was at 60. So we'll let this finish cutting and then we'll do another one. This one's a lot better. I brought it down to 40. I've always wondered how people laser pictures onto tiles like this. I think I figured it out. So we're going to do 2 right now. All right, while that is lasing up on the tile, I wanted to take a moment to talk to you about my reviews. There's been a few comments on my comment section that I am getting free stuff and how people are jealous that I'm getting free stuff. I'm not getting free stuff. What I'm doing is performing a service. The company is paying me with these pieces of equipment. Now, the reviews I do are my own opinion. I've already told them when they want to send me these things that I will only review them if I'm allowed to give my opinion. If I don't like something, I'm going to let you guys know. If I do like something, I'm going to let you guys know. But these are my opinions, and it is a service. It is not free. But it is really nice to get all of this stuff.
Well, those tiles, they're done. And I think they came out pretty good. What do you think? The detail on them is pretty cool. The big takeaway from these tiles, you can put anything you want on there. Family, friends, or you can start a business by etching people's photos into those tiles. It's a moneymaker. So xTool was gracious enough to send me a material box, and it has some really good stuff in there, and with it, it has a listing of what you need to do to cut it. So let's use some of this. They got some dog tags. Yeah, let's try a dog tag or two. You see, I've learned one thing since I've started doing with the lasers and the 3D printers. You're only limited by your imagination, and you can do pretty much anything you want with these tools. I mean, I wanted to take my logo, put a spider web on it, and say Halloween on it, and it's there. I did it. Now, am I saying that's what this is good for? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is your imagination is the limit. You get a CAD program or something to design these things you want to put onto your laser, and you cut them out and you can sell them for profit. That's what it's all about. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut out a pumpkin sign that you can hang on the wall. And apparently got an error because it was too far. It wasn't far enough over this way. So here it is. It took me all of 40 minutes to make this. I glued it together with Starbond CA glue, and the paint was just leftover paint I had. And now I can go sell this on my website for about 30 bucks. That's including shipping. So you do have ways to make money with this xTool. But there's something else I've been wanting to try. I've been wanting to be able to engrave glass and tumblers, and I have a couple over here, and we're going to give it a shot. I've not been successful at doing this on any of my lasers to this date, so let's see if this one works well. So I have a tumbler set up. I tried to set up a glass, but for some reason I can't get it to rotate correctly. So until I figure that out, let's go ahead and do this. So there it is, it's done. My first tumbler. Not actually, I had one other one that I messed up pretty bad, but you don't need to see that one. I had the images upside down, but here it is, it's complete. These tumblers cost about $6 each. You can sell these for $15 to $20 each. You can make anything you want for presents or for your business. So here's the rotary tool. And I've had a lot of trouble getting this, because they have this little tail stock thingy that lifts the back of the glass up. Hold on. And it lets you, as it rotates, it lets you carve the stuff into the glass. But this starts going, and you can see it's moving back here, and it keeps sliding forward. So I had the idea to take it and bring the back end up on it and have it like that, but I can't get the laser up high enough. So xTool's thought about this, and they sent me another piece. They sent me the rotary accessory kit, and it has jaws in it. So let's get this installed. That's it. That's all the pieces. That's all the pieces. We have to hook it up to that. There are some really good instructions right here that we're going to use. All right, before we start etching glass, these glasses, you have to have a coating of paint on these, a darker paint, so you can have the image show up. So I use this tempera praying paint, which is a washable paint. And what we're going to do is we have some water and the paint. And I'm going to go ahead and dump this paint into this real quick and see how much we actually have. All right, we have 4 ounces, so I'm going to go ahead and dump it on in here. And what I have is 8 ounces here, and I'm only going to use 4 of it. Get as much of this stuff as we can, because I'm going to have to mix this up. It's a 1-to-1. And then you mix this up. It's a 1-to-1. Just mix it up as good as you can. And then once these are done, what you're going to do is you're just going to take your glass and dip it right in and roll it around. And it's going to do a coating on there, and that's going to be perfect. So you let this dry for a couple hours, and you can batch out glasses like crazy doing this. All right, it is all set up, but I'm not sure this is going to work. So if it doesn't, it might crack the glass, may split the glass, may not even etch it. I've got it set for 90% power and 40 for the speed. So let's see if we'll get this done. So I need to set the laser a little bit stronger or slow it down some, because you can't see the Halloween, but you can see the tap room pretty good. So let me tell you what I don't like about this laser first. And it's only one thing only. Why didn't I get this thing sooner? Wow. This laser has cut perfectly on everything I did, as long as the settings were right. I had this little Halloween one right here that you saw that I first did, that I didn't have it focused correctly down here, and that's why it did this. So on this, the etch in the glass is a little bit oblong. It's because I didn't set the width a little bit more. When you're doing rotary, the big thing is you have to set it a little bit wider than it normally is. And I have a conversion sheet that I got off of xTool's Facebook. Now let me tell you the things that I did like about the xTool. One, it was very simple to put together. When I told you at the beginning it took me about 35 minutes, that's all it took. Okay, it was very quick, very easy. The rotary tool took me maybe 5 minutes to take out of the box and put together. And then I attached the glass holder, this little chuck right here, and that took me maybe 10 minutes. So assembly was extremely fast, easy, great directions, and beautiful packaging. Next, I used the rotary tool, and I have yet to be able to make that work with the Autour, the longer, or the Afuro, or any of them. So that is very impressive that all I did was hook it up using their program, changed it to rotary tool, and it worked great. This machine can be hooked up to by cable, by IP, or by Wi-Fi. That is a great plus. And you can also use the micro SD card that comes with it to transfer files over to it. What it comes down to in the end is price. Is this thing cheap? Absolutely not. I believe this is either a high-end hobby machine or a low-end business machine. It runs about $1,500. This machine here, though, will make you money. There's no doubt in my mind. You can crank out these little tumblers right here and make yourself $20, $25 a pop. Sometimes you have to invest in yourself and in your business to make more money. With all that being said, I highly recommend the xTool D1 Pro with 20-watt laser. It's an amazing machine that does amazing things. It could be that piece of equipment that helps you bring your business to the next level. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate it if you head on down, hit that thumbs up button, and please share the video. If you would like, please hit that subscribe button. If not, that's fine. I appreciate you watching my video. Head on down to the comment section. Tell me what you think about this D1 Pro. And if you have any experience with it, share it in the comments. Let people know what you think about it. And until next video, stay cool. Dude, are you seriously already done with the video? What the hell, man? Well, what about my opinion? You can give your opinion. We'll just put it. We'll put it after the credits. Oh, okay. So, I'd like to take a time and tell you.